Shit. All right. Well, it's that fucking time of week again.
Yeah.
It's almost like a woman being like, "Oh yeah, it's that time of the month again." Oh, fucking hell. I gotta pull up the damn comment sections. That's the only thing I haven't done. You having some difficulties over there, Chad?
No,
No?
just aggravated because this Facebook gives me no notifications for anything. Like no pages I follow, I don't get any any notifications of lives. None.
Well, I'm pretty sure nobody gets notifications for mine on Facebook. Absolutely nobody. Speaking of Facebook, I should pull up that comment section since I'm not gaming.
I got them both pulled up too.
It gives me a notification on my personal when you like the fucking stream. Which consequently makes it easy to pull up when I want to.
Nice.
So, oh man, I got some shit to get into this week. Oh, God. So I'm no longer fucking with firefighting. We'll talk about that some. We like talking about guns here. So I'll talk about the fact that I'm building a new gun. Man, I got sunburned like a motherfucker today.
Oh no shit.
We will talk about Fallout and Chad's homework assignment of watching episodes 1 and 2. God, what else have I got? Oh yeah, fucking car problems. I got car problems. So, I don't know. We haven't really had much come up in the news lately.
No.
I've heard speculation of them trying to get Gavin Newsom to replace Biden.
Oh really?
Yeah. Between the two, I'd prefer Biden.
Yeah, I'd seen your post.
Gavin Newsom is such a piece of shit. He honestly might be worse than Hillary Clinton.
Damn, that's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, that man is absolutely fucking vile. So I'm trying to figure out where we should start. Oh, I'm gonna be building a new magic deck too. I guess I can talk about that some as well, if I remember to. My Fallout New Vegas stream has been, well, not as many people have been tuning into it as the first time I did it, but I've been having fun with it.
That's really what matters.
Trying to think. Fuck, you missed out because you hopped in the one stream right after I got done killing all the death claws.
Like I said, that's what's been happening because not getting any damn notifications.
That's shitty.
It's very shitty.
Did I forget to put
notifications for every damn thing else.
Did I forget to put sunscreen on? I'm from Florida. I don't use sunscreen. I honestly also hate the way that shit feels and smells, so I will never use it. I don't care where. I don't care. I could be in the hottest fucking. I could be in the damn. What's that desert? The Sahara Desert up in fucking Africa. I could be trucking through the damn Sahara Desert and I still won't use sunscreen. Fuck that. I hate the way that shit feels.
I can't put it on my face, dude. If I put that shit on my face, once it starts getting hot, my face burns like I got fucking acid on it.
Yeah, it makes it fucking it makes the burning feel worse.
Yeah.
No,
I'd rather just let my face burn.
I got 2 words when it comes to sunburn. 2 words. Aloe vera.
Yeah. Especially if it's fresh from the plant, you cut that leaf off, get in that fucker, let it cool a little bit in the fridge. Oh yeah.
Yep, that's what you do.
Yes, sir.
But even the shit you can buy out of the store, out of the fucking bottle, is pretty good too.
Yeah, you just gotta watch they don't put alcohol in it.
But I went. They opened the pool in my town, and I went swimming for a little bit. I went swimming for a little bit, but it was really fucking crowded, so I had to do it in small doses. And then on top of that, like, I don't know, the water seemed pretty damn cold today. Like, it was alright if you stayed in it long enough and got used to it, but meh. I did sit by the side on the deck and like bake in the sun though. Well, I don't like pool water to be really, really cold, but I also don't like it to be really, really hot. Like, I don't know. I want it mostly to be lukewarm, and when it gets in the summer, it gets to be closer to that. Well.
Have you ever done the dumb shit? Like, you know, ever be by somebody's house, middle of winter, and say, fuck it, I'm jumping in? Just jump in the fucking pool and jump back out?
Well, we had this thing in the Navy called the polar plunge.
Oh, shit. No, that's that on steroids, I'm sure.
And that was where you take a dip in fucking Lake Michigan in the middle of February.
Ah, fuck that, no.
And I mean, I'm talking it's well below zero outside of the water.
Jeez.
They had fucking Navy SEALs in there as lifeguards. And you know what? Those motherfuckers did not leave the water at all. I swear, every time I've seen those guys, I'm like, are these people human? Or are they like some genetically modified super soldier? Like, are they just a bunch of fucking Big Boss clones?
Right. It's like, how the fuck, dude?
Like, yeah, I don't get it. I admire it, but I don't get it. Oh. What should I... Oh, you know what? Let's get into Chad's thing first. Fucking Fallout. The show.
Right. Let's get into it. I'll tell you, the way it started off, I liked it. You know, it showed like Americana, you know, with the birthday party and all. And
yeah.
I kind of sensed... All right, this is the one bitch I have. Maybe it's because I don't know the game well enough. But the cowboy, right?
Yeah.
And they're doing the whole thumbs up thing, and he explains it to the kid later. But like, it's kind of like there was some animosity between the other guy and him. Like,
well,
about to go down.
The story of the show has nothing to do with the story of the games, other than existing in that world.
Okay.
So
they kind of made it like there was an issue there, you know, but they never really explained it.
There is an issue. It's very observant of you to pick up on that. There is an issue, and there's actually a pretty fucking big issue. but the show's gonna explain it later on.
Okay, because I know like then it's like 250 something years later, you know. And then you get into where they're in the vaults, and I was just kind of like, okay, so those dudes are long dead, so fuck it, I guess, you know. But and yeah,
I'll tell you something. I don't know if you've picked up on it. It's not really in spoiler territory, so I think I can tell you about it. Well, I don't know if you've picked up on it, but in episode 1, when they fucking take that guy out of the grave,
yeah,
that's the cowboy
oh,
from the beginning of the
no,
show.
I didn't pick up on that. Okay,
It's the same. Yeah, I mean, you'd pick up on it by the same fucking voice.
okay.
I fucking love that guy. Like that dude is basically how I play Fallout.
Dude, but yeah, man, she had the girl does the interview. My reproductive organs are working. I have good hygiene. I'm just laughing. It's shooting skills, not so well, and this and that. And I'm like, it's like a job interview, and just to get boned by somebody that's not her cousin. Okay.
Yeah, they were trying to fucking because I guess I don't know. They have multiple vaults that are interconnected.
Yeah.
And occasionally, when the breeding pool is not big enough, they have to, add new DNA to the mix.
Yeah, she was like, she picked up on him having radiation, and she called it a raider. That's when they had that fucking killer fight scene. He was beating the shit out of her.
Oh yeah, he was. He was beating her fucking brakes
dude.
off. And she got his ass with that bottle.
Yeah, yeah.
She
Even
fucked
after being
him up
stabbed,
with
I was
that.
like, fuck. Yeah. But I'm into it. I watched the first episode today, and I got distracted with other shit after the first episode. But I'm gonna watch more of it. I'm gonna at least watch that whole season. I'll give it the whole season to make a firm judgment. But I think it's interesting. It's definitely action packed. It keeps you on your toes. You're probably surprised. You're probably thinking I was gonna say I didn't like it, but I actually thought it was pretty good.
I don't know. You didn't seem like you were feeling it earlier.
Ah, I was. I was having fun laughing at the shit in the very beginning.
It's
and all of this shit. I'm like, what the f you got me watching, dude?
it's really fucking zany, and it doesn't take itself too seriously, but it takes itself seriously enough to be cohesive.
Yeah, like I know when it gets later on, it's gonna get way better. I'm sure. The longer it goes on, I'm sure the better it's gonna fucking get. Like you said, 1 gets you interested, 2's gonna get me hooked. So definitely.
I promise you, 2's gonna get you hooked. I know it will. Two is the fucking episode that got me.
All right. I may watch it tonight.
2 is the
I'll probably watch it Wednesday night.
2 is the episode that got me. My favorite character is the fucking cowboy, like straight up.
Yeah.
And in fact, you'll come to understand when you've watched more of the show.
Yeah.
He's actually one of the best written TV characters of this decade.
Okay.
Like, they did a really good job with him.
Okay.
And his story is really compelling.
I think the show is well done. Some shows they make, that are kind of based on a video game are fucking horrible. This one looks like they put it together right.
They actually ended up, they brought in some of the people who were involved in producing the games. And it's got a lot, like, as far as the humor goes, like, it's got its brand of humor is in line with what you find in the games.
Yeah.
Granted, it hands it to you, and in the games, you either accidentally stumble across it, or you, like, have to find it, or whatever. Because the games doesn't just throw that shit at you. They don't hold your hand.
Yeah. And so, like, where it's at right now, like, with that first episode where they're at, that's, like, based... Well, no, you said never mind. You said same universe. It's not based on the games. Never mind. I just answered my own
It's the
question.
same universe as the games.
Yeah. Okay.
I can tell you, and you know what, I'm not gonna give a single isolated fuck about spoiling all of the games
it's okay.
because I don't think you're gonna fucking play them all.
No.
It takes place in the same geographical area as the original Fallout 1 and 2 took place.
Okay.
And you've probably heard them talking about fucking Shady Sands a little bit.
Yeah.
So, in New Vegas, those soldiers that you see running around, the NCR guys, Shady Sands is the capital of their area.
Okay.
So yeah, Shady Sands is a very significant place within the Fallout universe. It's not something that they just made up for the show.
Ah, that's cool.
But that's where the NCR was founded as well. So, it takes place roughly, I think, 10 or 15 years after the events of Fallout New Vegas. Or at least, I don't know, the earlier parts of it where, like, you'll see flashbacks of Lucy's childhood. That stuff takes place, I think, within a year or two of the end of Fallout New Vegas as far as the timeline goes.
Oh, okay.
But that area is LA.
Yeah.
And then Fallout 2 kind of goes into that area some, but it also kind of goes into the Nevada area some. Fallout New Vegas obviously takes place in New Vegas and it's
Yeah.
in Vegas. And as far as some of the DLC goes, parts of it take place in Utah.
Okay.
Fallout 4, which I will stream that some when I get done with my New Vegas playthrough. Fallout 4 takes place in Boston.
All right.
Fallout 3 takes place in Washington, D.C. And it's kind of up in the air whether it's canonical or not, but the Fallout Tactics game takes place in Illinois.
Which one was it? There's one of them you were saying that's horrible. Which one was that?
76.
Yeah, that was the one. Okay.
76 is where they took Fallout and like turned it on its head and tried to make it a multiplayer game.
Oh, okay.
That takes place in West Virginia.
Okay. That's what that one is. All right.
And then there is some DLC for Fallout 3 that take place in Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also there's one that takes place where you go in a VR pod that
Shit.
takes you back and it kind of has you reliving a soldier's memories from a battle in Anchorage, Alaska that happened before the bombs fell. So the games kind of take you all over the fucking place.
Mm-hmm. I do have to say one thing. If I was in the very beginning of that show,
Yeah.
if she had turned off that TV, me and that woman would have had a problem. They're discussing a fucking nuclear war that's about to happen. And, no, we're just going to focus on a party. No, bitch, there ain't going to be much of a party. We're focusing on what the hell's going on right now. That's my person. That's what I would have said anyway.
Fucking I wouldn't have made a big deal about it because fucking watching it on TV is not going to change what's happening. And you have no control over it, and the only thing you know is what the government's telling you, and I don't fucking trust the government.
Good point.
So I had some sketchy ass shit with my car.
Okay.
I was gonna wait to see if Crowley showed up because I think he'd like this story, but he hasn't shown up yet, so we're just gonna get into it.
Yeah, I think he was at a family cookout.
Um,
Last I heard.
So, I've been having this noise in my car. Well, a couple of noises. At low speeds, it's kind of like a rattle. Or like a bumping or a knocking. Not like an engine knocking, though. Like it almost sounds like something's dangling on the bottom of the car and like banging against something. But it hasn't been messing anything up mechanically, so I haven't really paid it much mind. And then the other thing that was going on is when I get over 50 miles an hour, like my car throbs. Like, have you ever driven a car that had the fucking the lead weight knocked off of the tire?
No.
Or a tire that was out of balance and it makes your shit wobble?
Luckily, no.
Wow, you're privileged.
I've driven, I mean, I kind of have an idea. I've driven a car around a corner that had a fucking blowout. That kind of wobbled and rattled a while, so that'd be pretty close.
I mean, a blowout's a little bit more extreme, but yeah, similar. The first time I'd noticed it going down, like, I thought that I was having a flat tire. And I stopped the car to look at it, and it wasn't flat, so I said, fuck it, and kept going. This was before I hit the deer.
Oh, okay.
So that kind of sucked, but I was like, oh, whatever, fine. It's probably just I need to get the tires balanced. That's what I thought it was. Well, the tires on the car fucking sucked, so I just went and outright replaced them. I took the brand new tires off the old Crown Vic and put them on the new one. And then I went and drove it, and it was still having that issue. So at this point, I started asking mechanics that I knew and like Google searching it. And came up with fucking 2 things. Well, 3 actually, but 2 of them early on, and then... So, I was talking to the fucking mechanic that's on the fire department, like, yo, like, fucking what should I check out with this? He's like, well, it's either your fucking wheel bearing or it's your drive shaft. Like, either your wheel bearing is fucked up or your drive shaft is bent. I'm like, I don't know how the drive shaft would get bent, but... And then he told me what to do to look at it. And then... Hadn't got around to doing it yet at that point because I was so busy with my firefighting classes and shit.
Yeah.
So I went and... this weekend, and I'll get into the firefighting stuff later on. But I had an incident come. Circumstances came up that made me no longer have to take the final exam for the firefighting class on Saturday. So rather than doing that, I decided to look at the car. So I put the car up on jack stands and checked it over. Well, to rewind to a couple of days prior to that, I went to the fucking Ford dealership, right?
Right.
I wanted to ask him how much a wheel bearing is because that's what I thought the issue was. It seemed like it was the most likely thing. And they didn't have a useful answer for me, unfortunately. But they told me, like, well, if your wheel bearing is messed up, like, there's a chance that your What's the name of the fucking part? The axle. There's a chance that having a fucked up wheel bearing wore away at the inside of your axle and you might need a new axle.
Holy shit.
I'm like, fuck, that sounds scary for my wallet.
It sounds expensive.
Oh, and we can't get it for you. You'll have to get it from a junkyard or something. Well, shit, alright, whatever. So, before I buy any fucking parts, I decided it would be prudent to fucking look at it. So now we're back to the point where I have it on jack stands and I look at it and I'm turning the wheels and I'm kind of feeling like the knock, but I don't really know where it's coming from. And I'm like, well, this doesn't fucking feel good. So I'm getting ready to take the fucking tire off.
Yeah.
And take the fucking hub apart and see that shit. And my friend that was with me is like, hey, you might want to crawl under the car and look at the fucking drive shaft bolts. Because he was looking too.
Yeah.
And then I was like, the fuck the drive shaft bolts, like... He's like, well, one of them seems to be longer than the other, and two of them seem to be gone, but I can't really tell from here how many are supposed to be there, so you should, like, crawl under and see. So I did, and it requires 4 bolts to hook up. 2 of those bolts were not present.
Jeez.
One of the bolts looked like it was kind of tight, and the other bolt was like 2/3 of the way out of the fucking thing. They were both so loose that I was able to turn them off with my thumb. So, I went down to the fucking hardware store and I bought like the highest fucking grade bolts they had. They were like $2 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
I even bought extras of them bitches.
Just in case.
So then I went and I put the fucking new bolts on, and yeah, now the car, it was like fucking getting in a new car. It was like, man, this is no longer sketchy.
Right.
It doesn't feel like it's going to fucking explode, and yeah, the drive shaft shit's pretty dangerous. You don't want to be fucking around with that, apparently. Cars have like flipped over drive shafts falling out. On the subject of flipping over, I do have one thing I'm going to talk about. I sent Chad some of the videos last night of this new game that I bought.
Oh, yeah.
The videos I sent to him. The videos I sent you were the reason I bought the fucking game. The destruction that can happen in that game is fucking glorious.
Yeah.
It's the most comprehensive and realistic car crashing shit I've seen in any video game ever. So, we'll pull that up eventually. Maybe I'll pull up some shit Chad hasn't seen. Maybe we'll look for some new shit. But yeah. I sat there for like... At one point yesterday, I sat back for like an hour and a half just watching videos of this game. Which I almost never do. For the most part, I couldn't give 2 shits and a fuck about somebody else's gaming content. Unless I know the person or like them or like... If you're playing a game and I'm tuning in, odds are I'm not tuning in for the game. I'm tuning in for you.
Yeah.
So, that was one time when I was legitimately tuning in for the game. The first and I did one of the campaigns. The first fucking mission of the game, it was like they wanted to show you the crashing, right?
Yeah.
The first mission of the fucking game has you driving a fucking truck off of a cliff. And you're scored on how thoroughly you destroy the truck and how far you can get it to fall.
Damn.
You know what? Fuck it. Rather than showing you guys somebody else's footage, right?
Fucking play it.
I'm gonna load that shit up for like 15 minutes or so, and I'm gonna play it while we talk about it. How about that?
Yeah, that's what you need to do.
We'll get you some hands-on shit. It is truly fucking glorious, though. It really is. I will not see comments on Facebook briefly. Not that
I got you covered.
Not that any comments other than popcorn emotes have been coming in.
Yeah, I got it pulled up.
Which that popcorn emote is a staple. I'm not talking down on that at all. Gutierrez coming in with the like, I'd be concerned that shit's not right if he ain't coming in with the fucking popcorn emote. So we're gonna spawn in this game's fucking iteration of San Francisco, basically. And I'm just gonna sit here and try to, you know, crash into shit. And show you guys some good quality destruction. It might take a little bit for it to figure out what the fuck it wants to do. The game is kind of flaky sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here. So we'll go and we'll select a different car.
Holy shit, below the bumper. Oh, damn. Good lord.
I do need to fucking lower the fucking audio on it some, because it's loud as fuck.
That's insane. Damn. Landed it. I see this being a good stress release game.
You're not wrong. So I can make it a little bit more zany. I have to find the option for it. Maybe it's in a completely different. Maybe it's in this one. AI. I will set the AI to random.
Uh-huh.
So they're like basically not gonna follow traffic laws, really.
Oh,
Like
shit.
they're just gonna do whatever the fuck they want.
Oh yeah, we see.
It's so fucking.
Jeez, the tire just went. Both tires. Both front axle fucking came off.
Fucking tire left the chat.
Yeah, I may have to get there. Looks like a lot of fun. Being here for some good old-fashioned road rage. Come home and demolish shit.
The controls are kind of fucking janky too. Like you have to use the arrow keys on your keyboard.
Gotcha.
Here, let's have some real fun. Let's have some real fun.
Oh shit.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and do some random shit in front of me now?
Yeah.
Fucking spun that motherfucker like a top.
Yeah.
Is this a burnout game?
No. It's a physics simulator.
Gotcha.
I just love how far apart these fucking vehicles come.
Good lord.
So now we have a big fucking wedge.
That's the GTA 5 shit. Oh damn, like a battering ram.
That's so fucking therapeutic.
Oh shit. Damn.
Cool. They're swerving out the way. They're like, hell no. Oh shit.
fucking lit my truck on fire.
That's insane.
Hey, what's up, Rogue? I wonder if I spawn cops in this world, if they'll chase these random cars.
Huh.
For like traffic infractions that they're doing. Let's find out.
I did notice they have some traffic cameras.
I wonder if the police are gonna chase other NPCs or if they're just gonna focus on me. But yeah, there are traffic cams, and you'll see in the top fucking left corner it being like, well, you ran this stoplight or you whatever. Fuck the police.
They're pursuing you.
Yeah, you imagine you're just sitting there fucking minding your own damn business.
Get nailed.
And you get plowed by this fucking truck. I wonder if anybody's made a mod to add a tank or like a fucking skid steer or a backhoe or some shit.
Probably.
I could spawn a cannon and shoot cars with it.
Back right into the cop.
My truck's dead. I think. It's not going.
You got some problems there.
Y'all don't want this smoke. Anyways, after I get done with this, I'll probably stop this shit and we can move on. But I wanted to talk about it some because I thought it was interesting.
Oh, I think it's awesome.
Hey, now that we have you here, Crowley, fucking...
Yeah, listen to this, dude.
So I did some car work on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, my drive shaft is supposed to have 4 bolts.
Yeah.
It had 2.
Oh shit.
And one of them was only like a third of the way threaded.
Oh, that's what the fuck? Damn.
And they both came off by turning them with my thumb.
Jesus Christ. That might have been why the car didn't go nowhere.
No, the car was moving perfectly fine. It was just really fucking noisy about it. Like, after getting past fucking like 50 miles an hour, it would start wobbling like a fucking tire's out of balance.
That'll do it. Lucky that fucker didn't spin off.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking complain about that luck.
Right.
Let's see. We'll move on to the next thing. I'm building a new gun.
Nice. I saw that barrel the other day.
Yeah, I paid $150 for it.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to rattle can it because the blue is fucking. I mean, it would look cool if blue was what I was going for. Yeah. But I want to use it for hunting. And deer can see blue, apparently, according to my friend.
They can.
So that won't fucking do. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to rattle can it or something.
Well, I was going to say you anodize it. Same thing. Still paint it black.
I don't know that anodizing will work on carbon fiber.
Oh, I didn't realize it's carbon fiber. It might not. I don't know.
Yeah, so it's like... It's a fluted stainless steel barrel that has a carbon fiber shroud around it for dissipating heat.
I got you.
And it's 6.5 Grindel. Now that's, if you go on their website, that's normally like a $900 barrel.
Yeah.
But I paid,
Damn, you stole that fucker.
I paid $150 for it on clearance because of the obnoxious blue.
Right. Damn.
That somebody, I guess, custom ordered it like that, and then they ended up returning it. And I'm like, I'll rattle can the bitch. I don't care.
Right. No shit.
So, I got that going. What else did I say we were going to talk about? My brain's not working as well as it should be because I'm fucking sun cooked.
I know you said you're firefighting stuff, but I think you want
Oh,
to
yeah.
that.
No, we could talk about that now.
There you go.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I'm no longer fucking with firefighting.
No?
Nor will I ever again, at least here. So, the department in my town, and I don't know how many volunteer departments are like this or how normal of a thing this is. They kind of like try to treat it like a fucking, like some Sons of Anarchy bullshit where you gotta prospect for a bit and then you gotta be voted on.
Oh, shit. I don't know if I've ever heard that around others, but...
I don't know how normal of a thing that is. But that's how it is here.
Shit. The one I was on, all you had to do was make the meetings and help out when needed, whatever. I mean...
So when you fucking when you're on your prospecting period, you have to make every drill for 6 months, or call a day ahead of time to let them know that you're not gonna make it and like have a reason or whatever.
Damn. Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
And so that's the minimum. Is there's 2 drills a month and you got to make every drill at a bare minimum. I went above and beyond that, and I took a fucking class that took an additional, like, 2 days of my week to do.
Right.
Not to mention all the after-hours studying. I was taking hazmat operations and firefighting 1.
Yeah, I remember you taking the classes.
So, the final for those classes was on Saturday. So normally they have everybody in the department vote you on, but that didn't happen this time. This time it was officers only for some reason.
Oh, shit.
And the officers decided, even though I've been taking these classes that the city's paying for and stuff, that they're not going to vote me on.
Wow.
Part of that being because I haven't lived in town for terribly long. Another part of that being that I don't go to church with some of these guys. And
Oh, well. I can see the church part, but living in whatever town you live in, that shouldn't matter how long you've been there.
Fucking matter if he wants to go out there and risk his life to save people's lives. Who gives a fuck if he goes to church?
Right. Exactly.
So
Well, that and I do know a lot of firefighters are Catholic. I do know that.
well, that's not the case here. They're all fucking Mennonite here. In
Well,
this
yeah.
town.
I was gonna say you're in a smaller town though too. You don't like my town. I probably got, let's see, 1, 2, without even thinking, stopping to count to think, 5 churches within fucking stone's throw.
Oh, I got 5 churches within a stone's throw too. I have a church that's behind where I live that I've been fucking beefing with.
Oh damn.
They've been pissing me off, but I think it's sorted now.
Yeah.
My trash can fucking kept disappearing.
Oh, I remember you. I remember you saying that the other night.
And I kept seeing that they have an extra trash can, so I'd go over there and I'd take my fucking trash can back. And I got tired of it. I'm like, I don't feel like walking 50 fucking yards to go get my trash can every time I want to fucking take out the goddamn trash.
Right.
So I guess my trash can is just gone. I don't know what the fuck happened to it. But I went to the city and the city told me they actually are paying for 2 cans.
Oh shit.
So
Someone stole your shit.
somebody stole my fucking garbage can. Or the wind took it, but the wind couldn't have taken it that far. I don't know what happened to it. I just came out one day and that bitch was gone. And I thought it was the fucking church, and like, yeah, I was about to do some shit that would piss them off. I was about to put a big ass fucking pro-choice sign out. And I was about to put a bunch of fucking satanic temple fucking stickers on my garbage can.
That's mine, motherfucker.
So, yeah, I don't know. Did you have a good fucking weekend?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, what have you gotten into?
Helping my sister-in-law's boyfriend demo some of his house.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it's always fun to rip cabinets off the wall.
Especially if you don't have to be gentle about it.
Oh, I wasn't. I didn't have to be. He said we're gonna throw him on the fire pit, and I said enough said.
Alrighty, give me an axe.
Oh, I took my sledgehammer. I just started beating and banging and pulling shit out. In about 20 minutes, he's like, "Save any for me?" I said, "Nope."
Yeah, give me an axe or a fucking sledge or something like that, man. Them bitches will be gone.
Right.
You won't even realize you had cabinets. It'll look like some crackhead came and raided your shit. I went and
That and just got home not too long ago from a fish fry at my in-laws' house.
Sweet. I got on the motorcycle for the first time in a bit.
Good shit.
Oh, nice.
I was concerned that the big winter storm we had fucked up my battery. But it didn't. That bitch started right up.
Even better.
Fucking, I don't know if it's the battery or if it's the fact that it's a Honda or a combination of the two. Like,
I mean, Honda, depending on what Honda you got, Hondas are good fucking bikes, so.
I've never had or seen or encountered a Honda that was bad.
Yeah.
A buddy of mine had a, oh, what are the big fully dressed ones?
A Goldwing?
The Goldwing, yeah, big luxury one. He had that, and he had that fucker for probably 20 years before he traded it in on another one.
I have a bike. I have an ST 1300, which is kind of what you would get if a crotch rocket and a Goldwing got together and had a baby.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I've seen those. Yeah.
I'm looking at buying a Goldwing. I'm looking at like a 1987 1500.
Oh yeah. Fucker probably still runs like a top too.
Oh well, I mean we're working on it right now. It's a buddy.
Yeah.
It's a friend of a friend that owns it,
Oh, I got you.
and I don't know. I'm considering requisitioning it from him. I'm making a new Magic deck.
Nice.
I got 4 copies of Lotus Petal coming in the mail, which is like a $20 to $25 card.
Damn.
Right.
I picked up 4 copies of it for $50 on eBay.
Hell yeah.
Like, I wasn't expecting that bid to be the winning bid, but I put it in anyways, and it won.
Hell yeah.
So I'm thinking about building fucking Cycle Storm, which is Pauper is the format where you can only use commons, and Cycle Storm is like the most expensive deck in that format. It's like a $200 deck. Most of that cost being taken up by fucking Lotus Petals, which I have. Man, I'll tell you one thing that's got me a little bit fucked up is I haven't eaten anything yet. Oh, yeah, here's something you guys need to know about. Here's something everybody needs to know about. Maybe. You ever use incognito mode on fucking
Nope.
on Chrome?
Nope.
Huh. What about you, Crowley?
No, I don't.
I know what it is. I just don't use it.
Okay. Well, if you did, you could be eligible for financial compensation. There's
Found out it's not really incognito, huh?
there's a class action lawsuit
Wow.
because Google is taking your fucking data and selling it. So they're like taking what anybody who uses incognito uses it for one of 2 things.
Porn.
You either use it for porn or you use it because you need a part of your browser that like doesn't remember all your passwords and shit when you're like trying to log into somebody else's account to help them with something. So you or if you're at
Or
like
you're at work trying to get on Facebook.
yeah, or you're at a friend's computer or whatever, you don't want it to save your passwords on their computer. So yeah, if you've used it at any point, there's a class action lawsuit. So yeah, look for that if you like want some money. I fucking don't care about Google, so I will take that money.
He's got enough money anyway.
Yeah.
Well, his ex-wife has enough money anyway.
Who?
Didn't? Oh no, never mind. That was the other guy. Never mind.
No, I want to know now.
No, which one was it?
I'm invested in this story.
Which one of the computer people that his wife divorced him and took him for like $450 billion or some shit when they got divorced. And I don't remember. Maybe it wasn't.
It wasn't Google.
Maybe
Bezos, maybe?
Whichever one he's with.
Amazon.
Oh, Amazon. Okay, I couldn't remember. I knew it was one of the rich bitches, but
With Amazon.
yeah, when they got divorced, his wife got like 400, maybe it's million, $450 million or some shit.
Damn.
Actually, I think yeah, 450 million. That's probably right. Oh, never mind. No. Fucking the wife got 38 billion.
38 billion.
Shit.
Damn.
Fucking I wish I could divorce somebody and get 38 billion. Fucking
You ain't lying.
you want to talk about fucking being a woman doesn't have privileges? Get the fuck out of here with that.
Right.
Fucking she gets 38 billion and what the fuck did she do? It's not like she runs Amazon or made the fucking company.
No.
Like, oh, I supported him at home. Well, that's what you're fucking supposed to do.
How did Eddie Murphy say it? What is your job? I fuck my husband.
Right.
I mean, I'm not gonna go that far into the fucking feminist rabbit hole, but I'm like, if you're fucking with somebody, like, you're supposed to, like, you know, kind of emotionally support them and shit. Like, don't give me that fucking bullshit when they're sitting there trying to divorce somebody. Like, yeah, well, I was at home tending the house and I did this and that and this. Well, yeah, you fucking did what you're supposed to do. It's a fucking
She wasn't
partnership.
tending a house. They had a maid. She wasn't cooking dinner. They probably had a private cook.
Mm-hmm.
She was out spending his money. That's what she was doing.
I wonder if she's single. Maybe I should try to get with her. She's 54. She's a bit on the older scale by my standards, but you know what? My standards can be really fucking flexible when you got $38 billion. And the only fucking noteworthy thing she did was suck Jeff Bezos' dick.
She probably didn't even have to do that. He probably had somebody hired for that too.
Yeah, well, fucking. Oh, well, now you probably went out to Epstein's Island to fucking get that shit going.
I was gonna say it, but I wasn't gonna go that far.
I'll go that
beat me
far.
to it.
I'll go there. He probably went to Epstein's Island. I'll bet he's on the list that hasn't yet been published.
Oh, I'm probably guarantee it. Shit.
You know what? I'm gonna Google Jeff Bezos Epstein to see what comes up.
He's my biggest supporter.
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 What here about my supporters?
Ghislaine Maxwell attended Jeff Bezos's secret something. Secret
Yeah, I
se-
bet she did.
secretive writers retreat.
Uh-huh.
She did.
Oh, I'm sure.
Little bitch.
I can tell you a name that's not on that list. Me.
Yeah, I mean, neither of us are rich enough to even fucking. Neither of us are rich enough, and neither of us are into that shit. Or at least I
Right.
know I'm not into that shit.
I ain't into that shit. There's a special place for people like that. They belong on the gallows.
Nah, they belong in a wood chipper.
Well, yeah. You're not wrong.
Man, you know those big grinders that they use for like grinding up metal at scrap yards
Yeah.
and shit? I saw a video of somebody fucking putting a fucking dead hog in there
Damn.
and watching it get fucking shredded.
Oh, I'll bet. Real
Yeah.
quick.
I've seen it tear down engine blocks. I can imagine what the fuck it does to flesh.
Right.
I mean, good lord.
I mean, it's one thing to imagine it, and it's another thing to watch it. It was kind of fascinating. So, any fucking new developments in your world, Crowley?
No, not really.
How's the wrestling streams been going, Chad?
Pretty good. Fuck with certain people. We've been having fun with that. Like I said, we brought in Vault Boy.
How's Vault Boy doing?
He's 0-1 right now.
He lost to Jonesy for Fortnite, but
He had a hell of a match.
Fucking Vault Boy should be whooping some ass.
Yeah, we
He
might
was. He was for a
put him in
minute.
the gym a little bit. Might put him in the gym a little bit more. But it's going pretty fun. I'm waiting until I can get the new game and set up a whole new roster. And like I was telling you, instead of getting it on console, I'm probably just gonna get it on computer, run it that way.
I mean, I have a hard time fucking imagining owning a fucking $3,000 computer damn near and wanting to run anything on a console. I mean, I'd be wanting to get fucking every ounce of value I could out of that damn computer.
So yeah, I think it would be good just to have it on the computer. Everything for that stream does everything all on one device.
plus doing it that way will free up my TV where I can actually have NXT going while I'm doing the stream.
NXT?
It's wrestling on WWE's developmental company.
Oh, okay.
A
Amateur
lot of
league.
people come into the chat and they'll talk about the show, and I have no idea what the hell's going on with it. So I'll have it up, and that way I can kind of keep up with the chat, asking questions about it. But, I'm pretty good.
I'm thinking about,
Fishing stream's been pretty good. Good week.
that's cool. Yeah, you mentioned that some yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about changing up my overlays here soon.
Really?
Yep.
Huh. Okay.
That's interesting. As long as I've known you, this has pretty much been the overlay.
There was a different overlay previously that Doka made.
Oh, okay.
And then fucking like, I don't know, when I started looking and using Streamlabs OBS, Tori fucking purchased this package for me. I'm thinking it might be time to fucking move on to a different fucking overlay. I don't know if I'm gonna find anything comparable in my colors. I might have to like change that vibe a little bit, but
Why not?
I have a fucking scammer sliding in my DMs.
Oh lord. I get those on your page.
No, on my personal.
I get them a lot on my page.
They've been trying to fucking get me to message him. I'm like, I ain't messaging you. Like, you got something important to say, you fucking message me. Like,
Yeah.
well, one of them messaged me. And it's all fucking like sexy women. Which kind of makes me think even more that they're fucking scammers.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing my shitty luck, though, I could legitimately one day have a fucking sexy girl in my DMs trying to get with me. And,
Yeah.
and I would be physically and utterly incapable of believing it's real. I'm like, hey, if we're not fucking meeting in person, like, shit ain't real. Although I'm also getting to the point of being physically and utterly incapable of giving a shit. Like, I don't fucking care if you are real. I'd be more interested in the food than I am the girl.
Right.
Where are we eating?
Yeah.
That'll be the fucking make or break question right there. Where are we eating? If she tells me something fucking dumb, she ain't the one.
Yeah.
Like, where are we eating? Oh, I thought we'd go to McDonald's.
You go have you a McHappy Meal. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
Have a Mick fuck off.
Yeah.
Fucking, well, I don't know. One popular thing that one might think would be a good choice, but I will say is not a good choice with me, is Mexican.
No.
Yeah, if she proposes we eating Mexican, I'm ghosting her. Straight up. I don't
Not
fucking...
a fan?
Nah, it never sits right with me.
Ah, gotcha.
Like, it always fucks up my stomach, and either I end up vomiting or I end up with bad fucking, Hershey squirts. And the problem is that a lot of the Mexican food I've eaten is not tasty enough to be...
Worth going through that shit, huh?
Yeah. Like, I will eat food that will fucking just tear my gut up. But I have limitations there. Like my chicken wings that I get at Wingstop. I know that for that fucking half-hour meal, I'm gonna be sitting for at least an hour on the toilet. I know that. I go in there with that understanding.
Yeah.
And it's not even y'all have eaten hot food before. It's like that shit that fucking burns when it comes out.
Oh yeah.
Like, fuck, this hurts.
I don't remember eating hot peppers, but okay.
I was saying earlier, I was talking with a buddy of mine. A place I hadn't been to in a while, and I saw an ad for it. Now I want to go. It actually is Chipotle more than Mexican, but it's a place called Izzo's.
Yeah,
Your
never heard of
stomach
it.
would not like that place. I can promise you.
I've never
But-
been to Chipotle.
It's more this place. It's like, imagine if Subway did burritos.
Well, I mean, there was a place like that down in Florida called Moe's. I don't know if it's still there. It was over.
This place,
It was over across the street from the movie theater, and they'd cook you a burrito that was like a pound and a half.
yeah, that's what this place does. They call
We
it
got a Moe's up here,
burrito,
but it sucks.
and I'm fucking craving one now. I haven't had one in forever.
If
Let's see.
if Moe's still exists, I'm gonna go and get it when I'm down in Florida. I like Qdoba.
We haven't had one of those up here for years.
Qdoba doesn't fuck with my system really. That's a monster fucking burrito.
That's the Izzo's illegal.
And if it's like, and I don't mind it if it's like Subway and you can pick.
it
like what
is.
you want on it, then I can
Absolutely.
then I can get shit that's less likely to fuck with my stomach.
Yeah, it's exactly like fucking Subway, dude. You tell them everything you want on it. Everything. They fucking put it together, throw it in a heat box real quick. That place is rolling.
Man, I saw a post just now that makes me want to go speed. So one of the prevailing things that keeps you from going over 100 miles an hour is the desire to not go to jail.
Yeah.
Fucking, they came out with a post. They're like, yeah, the McPherson County Sheriff's Office stopped a driver on the K61 north of Inman. The driver was going 122 miles an hour in a 70.
Damn.
Christ.
And looking at the dashboard, of course it was a fucking Altima.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So they wrote him a $600 fine.
Good Lord. Well, kind of deserves it.
Well, yeah, but he's not going to jail
Yeah.
and getting his
Oh,
shit towed.
Because what? Anything over 90s reckless driving, isn't it?
Well, over here it's anything 30 miles an hour in excess of the posted, or no, anything 25 miles an hour in excess of the posted speed limit.
I got you.
So I think, now I'm not so good at math, but I think 122 is higher than 25 over 7.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
It's almost 50 over.
Just a little.
Just shy of 50 over.
I think it's just over 50 over.
125. That. Well, I don't
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the fucking, they needed to be real impressive then and just go for double the speed limit.
Right.
Like, I have issues with this particular driver's lack of commitment.
I guess he never heard of the words full send, huh?
See,
Right.
I just don't think the driver's heart is in it. You know? I do this shit for the love of the game. And that's a reference that Chad should be fucking picking up on. Considering you just watched it. Wow. Okay, so I'm watching this motorcycle crash on my
Oh,
thing.
shit.
So it looks like that should have killed the fucking driver, but it didn't. Because the driver got back up.
Probably wished he was dead here in a couple of days.
Well, the fucking motorcycle is continuing to go.
Oh, that's the one where
Oh,
they
shit.
tried. Yeah, I saw that video.
That motherfucker went down the road like 3 miles.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Damn.
Crazy.
Damn.
I'm gonna pull that shit up on the stream so people can see what I'm talking about. It's some shit. I don't know how to restart it though. Facebook's fucking thing sucks. I guess I'll try refreshing it. There we go. So yeah, he does get back up like immediately.
Yeah, luckily. Thank God he gets back up. But look at this fucking bike. That is insane.
Oh, fuck.
Like, that bike is balanced, dude.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Like, That had to have been a good 2 or 3 miles that bike went.
Yeah. Yeah, had to be. That was insane. Bike said, fuck it, can't afford the ticket. Gotta go.
Although that entire fucking accident was kind of fucking dumb. Because that rider should not have been on that part of the road at all. He had no fucking business there. Like, that's not a lane.
Yeah.
I will be ending the stream at 9.
Alright.
I have to fucking eat something. I am feeling like shit right now, dude.
I hear you.
Like, I'm fucking lightheaded and woozy and shit because my fucking body chemistry is all fucked up. It also looked like that dude got sucked underneath the bike, kinda. When he fell.
He's lucky to be able to get up. That's for sure.
Yeah, he is.
I saw that video from, I think I saw that yesterday. It was on my timeline. I was like, holy fuck.
Man, I was talking to a buddy of mine who's a scout sniper who says I need to try training with a fucking right-handed bolt rifle. He was telling me that when he was in sniper school, the left-handed shooters were shooting way faster than him.
Oh, wow.
So, I don't know. Maybe next week I'll buy a rifle.
Oh, last thing you needed, huh? Another reason to buy a gun.
As if I ever needed a reason.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like that.
I almost bought a Ruger LCP yesterday. The fucking small little 380 they got. I don't fucking need it, but it was like $150.
Dang.
So I was real tempted because that's a fucking price tag that'll have me tempted to buy almost any gun.
I was gonna say that's cheap for a Ruger.
Fuck yeah, it is. Have you noticed anything in the news lately, Crowley? I'm trying to find shit to talk about.
I have not. I don't watch a lot of news, honestly. I don't watch a lot of television, honestly. I'm usually out in the garage. Whatever's on the news in the morning when I go to work, but
I mean, outside of the shit that's happened, I haven't really had shit go on. Maybe we'll just end it in a few minutes at 8:30 so I can eat. Because I don't really have shit else to say.
getting ready to trade my boat in. Other than that, I ain't got nothing.
Why are you trading your boat in?
So I can get a deep V. Some of the waters I go on is I've got a bass boat. Kind of shady water. Some shady big waters that I put my boat on.
So you're trying to get something that's like shallow?
No,
or
it's a
doesn't
deep
go
V.
as deep in?
No, not on the inside, not the outside. Inside's deeper than, like, my bass boat. I got platforms, and my wife won't get in the boat with me because she don't like how low it sits in the water. So if I get her something she can stand deeper in the boat in, she'll be all right with it. And more storage.
I mean, here's hoping she could just end up. She could have just been using that as a reason to not get on the boat because she doesn't want to fucking do it.
Well, that too, probably.
And this could be an expensive way to learn that.
But no, oh shit. The waters we go up to in Canada, I need something bigger than my bass boat, because some of them waves, that wind picks up, and I'm fucked real quick if I'm not close to the cabin.
If anybody's got the hookup on a custom holster maker, let me know. Because I cannot find a holster that I like for my 22.
What kind of holster are you looking for?
Some kind of fucking chest rig
Okay.
that will accommodate a suppressor, a flashlight, and a fucking
Yeah,
red dot sight.
Yeah, this dude isn't that advanced. Never mind. I knew a guy down here that did a lot of leather work and stuff like that, but he wasn't making nothing that advanced.
Yeah, I really need something like that. I want it to sit on my chest because with a suppressor on it, it's a bit longer.
Right. Yeah, I think it's been a pretty quiet week.
It really fucking has. There's like almost nothing fucking Kekfest material wise that we got. I'm gonna have a lot more time to stream now that I'm not fucking with firefighting, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
So expect some shit.
Cool.
Bryce or somebody bought me fucking Helldivers 2.
Oh, sweet.
I think it was Bryce, because he's the only one that's been talking about it, and it just randomly showed up in my fucking inbox.
Nice.
So, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bring this shit to an end. We really ain't got shit else to cover.
I'm gonna be just like you. I'm gonna get me something to eat too.
Y'all take it easy. Peace out. Go fuck yourself. Don't run with scissors. And if I feel like streaming tomorrow, I'll see you tomorrow. If not, then whenever I stream next.